So in this video, we will learn the list comprehensive and the basic properties of the other parameters associated with. So before that, we are going to cover what is the list comprehensive. Suppose I'm having my list equal to, and basically I for I in range. So I'm having this amount, and I'm going to run that code and just hit my list, so it will run my entire code. So it will have all the ranges starting from 1 means 0 to 9. So if you don't have list comprehensive, then you will have to write everything from the scratch and everything in the format, another format. All right. So my list I for range will consist, I is the index number or the value for which we are going to assign each element, and for I in range is the particular loop, right? So if you want to like list 2, we can have another list I, and for I in range we can have I, and then we can have like I asterisk 2, and then for I in range with 5, let's say, and I'm going to print list 2 here. All right, so this is going to print list 2 and I, so whatever the value inside the I will have I raised to power 2, right? So then coming back to the next element, we can have like output. So suppose we are having another list, output is equal to, and whatever the list, suppose we have I dot lower, so for I in the codes, and the codes will have the, suppose ram, any number, any another integer, let's say all are caps lock, and then we have the like another name here, and it will, okay, so it will convert I dot lower for I in this one, and I'm going to print that out again. All right, so it will convert the I value and will have the print value. Okay, so we will have I lower here and this print function. So you can see entire all the list are converted into lower list, and all the converted into the particular value. If you want to have more output, like output is equal to I for I in range with particular value like 2 comma 13, let's say, and we want to have particular condition, if I percentage 3, if I percentage 2 equal to 0. So it's not having any particular value, rather it's having even number only. So we can have the values in between 2 to 13, but only even numbers. So we can have the even numbers only by inserting the conditions. If you are not having the list comprehensive, so obviously we will have to convert into the particular value and particular list. All right, so in the similar way we can have so curt mb. All right, so in the similar way we can have like my function. What is the function name here? I'm going to use lambda function, lambda x, and then x raised to power 2. All right, so whatever the my function will have, it will convert, it will apply that function. So I'm going to use my function lambda, let's say 5 here. So the function will have 5 raised to power 2, that is 5 multiply 2, that is 10. All right, so if I have multiplication that is power 2, I'm going to convert that, so it will have 5 5 are 25. So accordingly it will have this particular value. But if you want to have like y is equal to, now I'm going to check that map function, how to convert the map function. All right, so the map function convert, like if you are like map with first lambda function, so I'm going to use map func and then comma apply this list, like any list 2 comma 5 comma 8. All right, and then I'm going to print means y, and then I'm going to print lambda value and print function. All right, and then convert this to value into the list. Right, you can see it's just applying all the number. So the same map function 258, so 258 is just converted into the same value. 2 to the 4, 5 to the 25, 8 8 is 64. All right, if you want to write the direct map function, so map and then lambda x, and with x we want to use x plus, let's say, 5, and this is the lambda function, ambda lambda function we want to apply, and we can have another list number like 583 comma 1 comma 7. All right, so you will have to convert into the list, because originally it's having list content, and we are going to convert that list. Okay, so can you see the output is just 5 plus 10, that is 15, 8 plus 5 plus 5, that is 10, 8 plus 5, that is 18, 7 plus 5 is 12, and so on. So it is having the particular value and particular functionality over the map function. So map perform the same function. If you can have any my list, suppose I'm having assigned any my list with 1 comma 5 comma 7 comma 2 comma 8, then we are going to map, like say y is equal to map, and then perform any lambda x and x plus 1, and then x plus 1, and then my underscore list. So we are going to perform that my list. Also we will have to convert into the list, because it is going to convert that list also, and simultaneously I'm going to print that y. So it's going to convert into the 1. So 1 is going to increment by 2, 5 is going to 6, 7 is going to convert into 8, and 2 converted to 8. Right, in a similar way, suppose we are having movies, any movie name with particular syntax, like if it is having gangs Sipur, and then having any another name of the movie, and having another name like like and another name like the movie, then another movie. All right, now I want to search the title. So G movies is equal to, then title, for title in movie, if title dot starts with the name G. and then print the movie. So we will have all the movies, those are starting with G. This is the functionality of our list comprehensive. Okay, if you want to means apply this entire list and entire values, so we can have the same also. Suppose I'm going to copy this line called C and going to paste it here, and instead of this value I'm having this wrap function with 2013, right? Then going to copy this function with 2022 and going to wrap this function again, this movie name again, and with the title of this means what are the year it's released. It was released 212, and the second function then 212. Let's have the comprehensively. So instead of title, for title anyway, we will have for title and with title comma year. Let's say, though we have not assigned the year there, but still we can have the year. So we can have the year, and we are going to delete this condition. Rather, we are going to have year is greater than 2000, let's say, and going to change that number underscore and underscore. I'm going to execute that command. You will see the movies, those are displayed here. 2013, 2022, 2012, those are displayed, but not Ganga Jal. That is 1998. That is below 2000. So we are not getting that as in the output list. So this is the functionality of the particular value. Now I want to map that function any vector value. Suppose v is equal to any list value 2 comma 5 comma 7 comma 1. So I'm going to going to apply this 4 asterisk. So this will give this vector, not the up multiplication part, but we need the scalar multiplication. So for which what we will do, will write output 2 is equal to, we will use list comprehensive in that type. So we will use 4 multiplication v for I in v. All right. So I'm going to print out 2 as well. So you can see you are now having, so 4x, or okay, so this is 4x or x in v. So this will perform the the element wise multiplication, 4 into one element, 4 into second element, and 4 into third element also, right? So similarly we can have list comprehensive in dictionary also. All right, so we can have dict one. Let's say I'm having, and I'm having two number, and let's say I'm having I colon in f, and then f, and then I'm having item there, and with the item we can have I there, and for I in range with, let's say I'm going to create 10 values. So after this I'm going to print dictionary 1, and let's see what would be the output of this. Okay, you can see the output is quite interesting, where we are having O to 1, O to item 0, 1 to item 1, 2 to item 2, right? So this is possible because we have dictionary item, f item, I for I in range 10. So within the list comprehensive inside the dictionary, we can create as many as time the dictionary elements. So it can have 10 element, it can have 100 element. If you will put the 100 value here, so it will produce 0 to 99, it will produce another range. So similarly, you don't have to work manually or the one by one, rather we can have the particular range or particular values. All right, so in the similar way we can have print and the list, and with list we can have, okay, so first I'm going to map that list with str comma any list number, let's say 1 5 comma 8, and then list, and then print that value. Okay, so I'm going to print that. So this is kind of you can say typecasting for each element inside the list, so we can perform the list any element also. Okay, so in this way we can have the in the same way we can have y is equal to list comprehensive str x and for I in for x in 1 comma 5 comma 8. All right, so we can have the same thing using list comprehensive. So this is the map function, and map method, this is the string manipulation. So list comprehensive, so list comprehensive is also converted into integer value to the string format, wherein the map function also convert, but we are going to check the particular value, the particular functionality, right? So but mb, I'm going to use from time it import time it, right? So I'm going to import that function, and inside this time it I'm going to use this function. And what is the function we are going to copy here? So first I'm going to copy the list comprehensive method, but v, and it execute this. All right, then I'm going to copy this map method. Let's see, and then going to copy this math method inside this time it and codes and this one and list map. So you will see it's going to take large value and large number, means large method, means big, means large time, or it is slower, map method is slower. All right, so that's why we will use list comprehensive over map. All right, so you can use the list comprehensive over the over and for minimum value and the other filters. Okay, so we can use, now we are going to look the filter function. What is the filter function here? So it's just a filter. I'll write filter here and write some function like lamb b lambda x with x plus 5, and then we are going to x greater than 1, and then we are going to use map function with integer value and going to 1 2 comma 0 comma 5 comma 8. All right, so this is going to convert the filter value, and I'm going to hit this one. So you will see if I'll assign this list in, I'll have to convert this into the, okay, have to assign this into the list as well. So I'm going to convert that list. You can see it's just giving the 258. So instead of map, you can have the filter also. Right. So let's see what will be the output if I'll write the filter alone. Right. So I'm going to copy this code and just write it here, and just instead of this filter function, with this map function, I'm going to this map and just hit greater than. All right, you can see it's also working, but you can have the map function inside, you can have the filter inside, the function value and the list value. Okay, so if you will have any value like greater than, let's say 2, so it will give the values those are greater than 2, that is 5 and 8 only. 1 2 0 are below than 8, so it's not going to filter that value. So this is how we are going to perform list comprehensive, what we have understood as of now. Then we understood what is the map function, various ways, and then we have means like filter function, and then we see the time taken using time it function. All right, so this is the time it function where we can use the time it values. Alright, so time it function is very useful. You can use it anywhere, and that's it. We can have the list, comprehensive map, and filters, and so on. Thank you.